You guys, welcome back to King Oles. It ended Newcastle 1, Manchester United 0. And once again, another shocking performance from Manchester United. Another shocking performance once again. It's an absolute joke right now with this club. An absolute shambles. That game, it was shocking. We had like, 1-2 attempts in that first half. Got dominated, and the second half was somehow worse a bit, wasn't it? Like, yes, we were able to get momentum late on and almost score a few goals. Anthony shot it, ended up hitting bloody fat Harry Maguire. So bloody frustrating that, honestly, gutted. But it's because Newcastle was sitting back, that's why. And we were hardly able to get shots off anyway. They were just blocking our shots. Joe Gregory on 2 shots blocked. You need to question the tactics of the manager. You need to question those tactics from Erik ten Hag. Shocking. What are we doing? Dalot is absolutely awful. I'm not going to lie. He's shit. And Diego Dalot, always out of position. So many balls were played down that right-hand side from Newcastle, especially in that first half, like it was easy work. Dalot, shocking, man. Shocking. Luke Shaw had a bit of a shock as well, out of position. Both fullbacks playing out of position today. Too close in or either too high up the bloody pitch. Joke performance from both our fullbacks today. Harry Maguire was doing, he was doing all right until bloody he ended up messing that up for us. But still nothing was special from him. Shaw was playing at centre-back today. Again, was all right. I feel like our fullbacks mostly let us down. Midfield, non-existent. McTominay, where were you? Mainu, where were you? Our midfield today at Manchester United was literally non-existent. Where were you guys? Why are Newcastle getting their ball into our half so easily? So easily. We got absolutely annihilated in that midfield battle. Newcastle were all over us that whole game. Jug, what's Erik ten Hag telling these guys? We went out into that second half after that half time. What was Erik ten Hag saying? And we played even worse for the first bit, and then Newcastle eventually sat back, so then we were able to get some opportunities. Joke of a performance by Manchester United. Joke. What's Erik ten Hag telling them? Why is everyone playing a position? The only players who played actually all right for us today were Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho. Garnacho was doing decent jobs on the wing whenever he got the ball. He was doing a good job running up the pitch, but no one was supporting him. Rashford is shit. I know he's having off the field issues, but he's still shit. And Bruno, he was good because he was actually tracking back, and where Dalot was nowhere to be seen, and when Shaw and where Wan-Bissaka was nowhere to be seen, Bruno was actually tracking back when the defence were nowhere to be seen. So fair play to Bruno. Bruno and Garnacho were only good players today. Everyone else was shit. Shocking performances from absolutely everyone. We were so lucky that it was only 1-0 to Newcastle. We were so lucky that we actually only lost that 1-0. We should have got battered about 5 or 6-0 in that game. They were all over us that whole time. And we had zero response. Honestly, an absolute shambles performance today by Manchester United. Shambles. I guess Newcastle are a good team. They've got injuries. We need to be pressuring them more and doing better. Joke. So, overall, Newcastle had 22 shots to Manchester United's 8. What a shit show. And, a lot of those shots that they're counting that we had were when we just headed, or when Harry Maguire headed it, skied over the bar, and then some shots which aren't even really proper shots that we just headed over a sky or something like that. Joke of a performance. We got 1 shot on target, and I think that was Garnacho's in the first half. Apart from that, none of our shots literally meant anything. Joke, we had 2 attacks which meant something, which was our offside goal, because Harry Maguire got his just fat belly in the way of it. If he wasn't so fat, it wouldn't have hit him. Joke, and then Garnacho's chance in the first half. They were our only meaningful chances the whole game, apart from that shocking from us. It's an absolute shambles from Manchester United how we're playing in that game today. It can't happen. Joke of a performance. We were played off the park today, getting outplayed by Newcastle, who are a team full of injuries. They've got a good attack, and that's basically it right now. Their goalkeepers now, like, it's a joke. We got dominated in the midfield, and it's by bloody Lascelles. It's Jesus Christ, man. It's shocking from this Manchester United team. Changes must happen. We're so inconsistent. It's an absolute joke how inconsistent we are at Manchester United. It's unacceptable how putting in these performances. It's unacceptable. No urgency in that team whatsoever. No urgency. Our strikers today were awful. Martial, what are you doing? I mean, to be fair, though, we was hardly able to get the ball. Same as Hoyland, they were hardly able to get the ball. We couldn't get the ball into fucking Newcastle's half that whole game. Literally, the majority of that game, we could not get the ball into their half. It was that shocking. The ball was in our half the whole bloody time, and we were defending, and we had to just defend the whole time. Couldn't get good enough counters off. It's an absolute shocking performance. We can't accept that shit. We can't. Everybody to do with this team needs to be questioned. It's an absolute shocking performance once again.